Hello friends! 4 months ago was my first day as a software engineer on the Gmail team, and this is a vlog about that day, so come and join me for a day in my life at the Google office. I'll also give you a short tour of the Waterloo office, and if you stick around to the end, you'll see my favorite secret room. Good morning, hello world, hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is a beautiful sunny day here in Canada, so I'm gonna take you to work with me today for a day in my life vlog. Today is actually my first day in a new role as a software engineer on the Gmail team. Before, I was a cloud engineer or technical solutions engineer in Google Cloud, but now I transitioned to a new role and I'm gonna meet my team in real life, in blood and flesh, IRL, and not in pixelated Zoom format for the first time today. I'm super excited and you're gonna come along with me. We're gonna go in my very expensive car, which I own as a Google engineer. Oh, and do I have keys? Oh my God, I forgot my keys. Aha, no, I have keys. It's a 2008 Honda Civic. It's one redeeming factor. It's a stick shift. If you don't drive a stick shift, are you really an engineer? Just saying. I have to put in gas. Let's go. And also, if you are interested in more videos about tech and travel, then consider subscribing and leave a like and turn on the bell notifications. I would highly appreciate that, and so would my 2008 Honda Civic. Okay, let's go. So because I'm a super artistic, creative movie director, and not because I accidentally put my GoPro in time-lapse mode, I have this beautiful stop-motion time-lapse speedy animation looking thing of my 1 hour commute to work, where I was trying to talk to you guys, but no sound was recorded, so only God knows what I was saying at the time since it was 4 months ago. But my assumption is that I'm telling you how excited I am to start my new job, that I have 3 exciting meetings, a pair programming session with my manager, a team meeting to discuss the implementation of my feature, so I'll tell you more about all that stuff later. As you can see, I also got lost because I'm dependent on Google Maps, but I refuse to use it sometimes as a challenge to myself, which was clearly unsuccessful that day, so I had to use it. We also stopped at Tim Hortons because Tim Biebs launched that day, which is a collaboration between Tim Hortons and Justin Bieber for a line of special donuts, and I thought it'd be funny to get them for my coworkers. So here we are acquiring donuts, and because I'm an efficient makeup guru, also doing my makeup in the Tim Hortons drive-thru. And later that day, I'll realize that my coworkers prefer the free Google food and not the Tim Biebs, and I'll have to eat all the donuts myself. But it was the thought that counts, and it was pretty funny. So that's what we did before work. There's so much construction happening here. It's funny because in Canada, we have a running joke that we only have 2 seasons, winter and construction, but there's so much construction even in the winter. Like, I had to take such a weird detour to get here, but we made it. All right. So reception doesn't get here until 9. I might have time to take you on a tour. Hello. So obviously we can only go to the places where we're allowed to go. Chilling area for visitors even. So I am going to figure out where my desk is. It's only 8:15 and there's plenty of time before anybody gets here. So what I'm gonna do is take you on a tour and then I will go start my day. Sound good? Yeah. Did you have your coffee? Oh, I'm gonna go get a coffee. Yes, let's do it. We have to go across the bridge because that's where my desk is booked. Photo stop. So this indicates where we're allowed to film stuff. So at least I know that I'm filming where I'm allowed to. And then we have these little Android things to indicate where we can't film anymore. And that is where we say goodbye. So we have to cross the bridge, and in order to do that, we go through this space. This place is really cool. This is a bunch of caricatures of everybody who works in the office. After 3 years, if you still work here, then they take it and color it. This is a special section for any famous people that visited this Google office. Ray Kurzweil, I'm obsessed with him. Now we're at the bridge. Apparently they just added the colors now. I'm going to the 5th floor because that's where my desk is, and I'm pretty sure I cannot film there, so I'll catch up with you after work. I was so proud of myself for getting to my desk at 8:30 a.m. that day, but turns out both my coworkers had been there since 7 a.m. I recognized them from their digital pixelated Google Meet pictures, and we had a short chat before we all proceeded to do our own quiet work. Huge contrast from my old team where we would yell Linux commands at each other from across the room. So after our quiet work time, I got coffee with my coworkers. After getting well caffeinated, I had a pair programming session with my manager, who is also the tech lead on our team, who is also a programming god. We implemented an entire feature in an hour with minimal Googling. I mostly made suggestions and was barely able to contribute anything, but I learned a lot, and I was pretty nervous about pair programming with him because I didn't actually know C++ before this, and God forbid I have to Google how to write a for loop or something embarrassing like that. But guess what? He Googled how to write a for loop in C++, even though he's been programming in C++ for over 10 years. So this gave me so much comfort and respect for him at the same time. It's totally fine to Google these things. And it's not about memorizing syntax, it's about understanding the complexities of systems, knowing which data structures and algorithms are the best for the job, and piecing everything together to find an optimal solution to your problem. So don't ever feel ashamed to Google things. That's most of the job. And after this amazing pair programming session, I went to have lunch with my coworkers, and we collectively decided to be a bit fat that day and eat at both cafeterias because they serve different food. So that was really nice. Okay, quick side note from my home office. I just wanted to mention that if you're watching these kinds of videos to see what your first day as a software engineer would look like, then this might not be a prime example because I transferred from another role at Google, so I already had context of the team and the code base and what I was going to be working on. And I actually had this context because I had already been working on my team as a 20% project. A 20% project is when you can spend 20% of your time on something that still benefits the business but is outside of your regular job role and responsibilities. So I started working on this team as a 20% project 3 months before I even joined the team. So I had a lot of context, just wanted to point that out. But anyway, I had a meeting with my team to go over the feature that I would be implementing, and it was great. We had a whiteboarding session where in the Google offices they have whiteboards that are directly connected to Google Drawings, so anything you draw will electronically be sent to a Google Drawing and you can edit it online after, so I really love that. So my tech lead actually came up with the general approach of the implementation since it was quite complex, and my job is to figure out the details of the implementation, create a design document, get that design document approved by the wider team, and then actually begin implementing the feature. And afterwards, I had a meeting with my new mentor that I found through our internal mentor finding website. And after my meeting with my mentor, I was supposed to play pool with my coworkers, but they both ended up leaving a little early, which is fair because they got there at 7 a.m. So I ended up hitting the gym and going rock climbing. Rock climbing is quite similar to programming, except you're doing physical puzzles instead of mental puzzles. So I really love rock climbing, and I spent a little time doing that, after which I made another coffee and went back to work. So I am done for the day. I brought my glasses so I can look smarter, but I didn't get to wear them. So yeah, we are going to pack up and head out. I think I'm gonna go home now. I'm like the last person here. Okay, let me show you the secret room though. This is a secret room. Ta-da! This is where all the fun happens, obviously. And it auto closes, so yeah, pretty cool, right? And we got this creepy moose thing. Robot moose. So that was a day at the office. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications for future videos. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.